Referrals feel safe. They're warm, they convert, they keep the lights on. But here's what nobody tells you. Referrals are killing your growth. And if you're relying on referrals to grow your business, you're not in control. You're playing the waiting game. And worse, you built a pipeline that belongs to somebody else because you're renting somebody else's network. It is time to stop renting and time to move towards owning your pipeline and growth. This is episode 4 of the Leverage Operator series. If you're a coach, a consultant, or solo founder scaling to 30 to 50K profit a month and beyond, this series is your roadmap. So far, we've covered the following things: the activity trap that keeps experts stuck, the 250K ceiling, and the leverage equation. Now let's talk about one of the most common traps that keeps high-performing experts stuck at 10 to 20K a month. And this is called the referral tax. Let me show you why this model breaks and how to escape it. In the early days, referrals are gold. You get introduced, there's trust, sales are easier. But here's the thing: you don't control when they come. They show up when someone else decides to talk about you, not when you need revenue, not when your pipeline is empty. You don't control who they are. Sometimes the client's not even a fit. Sometimes not even close. But because it's warm, you take the call anyway. You can't scale them on demand. You can't wake them and say, I need 50 new referrals this week. There's no system. There's no predictability. It is a business run on hope. And hope, that's not a strategy, man. The tax that you pay without realizing it. So what's the actual tax? The referral tax. It's the opportunity cost of staying small, of waiting instead of building. You're stuck in a loop. Referrals trickle in, you close a few, delivery takes over your calendar, your pipeline dries up. You wait again, and then the same process happens again and again and again. It's a treadmill that feels productive, but it caps your growth and it keeps your business fragile. And the worst part about this is you start to believe it's normal. It's not normal. It is not the reality you should accept. So what is the escape plan? It's about moving towards an owned pipeline. If you want freedom, predictability, and real growth, you need to own your pipeline. Let me show you how to do it. Number 1, your LinkedIn profile is like a landing page. This is not about having it as a resume. It's not about your credentials. Your profile needs to do the following things. It needs to call out to your ideal client persona. It needs to clearly state the outcome you help them achieve. It needs to show your proof and credibility. It needs to include a call to action to get this person to reach out. Now, this is the first conversion point. Make it work for you in a way that feels natural to you. Number 2, content that starts conversations, not just turning tips and stories, not just fluff and light. You need content that does the following things: signals authority. It signals why are you the only person that could potentially solve their problem. It solves an actual pain for them. Capital B, business issue, something that they would think about when the lights are off and they're in bed at night at 3 a.m. It creates curiosity. It should get them to say, hey, how can this person help me? It should drive DMs and profile views. Think of each post like a mini ad for the transformation that you aim to deliver. This is how you attract those leads, not just chase them. Number 3, break that referral tax by having an AI-powered outbound that scales. This is the secret sauce, guys. You use tools like Clay or Apollo for your lead sourcing, AI for those personalized first liners, like even Atticus AI residual tech in-house to help with this, which has multi-step follow-up sequences, inbox automation to keep this all moving. So what does this mean? You wake up to book calls. You wake up to a combined inbox, which allows you to stay focused without getting lost in LinkedIn's mountain and terrible, it's terrible way of managing DMs. You're having conversations every day. Your business grows even while you're in delivery mode. This is how we help clients go from 5 referrals a month to an additional 5 to 10 deals per month predictively. Let me tell you about one of my clients. Let's call her S. S was a brilliant executive coach, but she was 100% reliant on referrals, and she was capped out at about the 100K mark. So we installed our AI sales system, cleaned up her profile, launched a content system, and focused on proof and positioning. What happened? She landed a 12K deal within 10 days of turning this system on. Same expertise, same market, but now she owns her pipeline and she controls her future. If you're tired of living on referrals, comment pipeline below. This is your moment to stop renting your growth and get sat in the driving seat of the Ferrari that your business could be. Now, referrals are a bonus, not the plan. Let me be clear. Referrals aren't bad. They're great as a bonus. But when they're your main engine, you've built a business that's out of your hands. Owning your pipeline is owning your growth. And in today's landscape, that is a non-negotiable. Because if you're still waiting for leads, somebody else is building the system to take them. That's what we're talking about here. And in the next episode, I'm going to break down the free invisible systems that every 50K a month profit operator builds. And if you've ever wondered how do I do it so consistently? That episode will show you how do they do this. And spoiler, it's not magic, it is just smarter infrastructure. If this episode flipped a switch for you, like the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop the word pipeline in the comments. Let's stop waiting. Let's start building. You've got the expertise. Now is the time to build the engine that scales it.